How to quickly and easily remount your surf ski. So in this video, we're going to show you a technique on what we think is probably the most efficient and the easiest way for a beginner to an advanced paddler to get back in their surf ski. We've all had that experience where we've fallen out somewhere where maybe it's quite choppy, maybe we're in the middle of a downwind, and it might also be in a nice sheltered bay, but you want to make sure you've got the skill wrapped up so that you can do it when you're tired and when you're under pressure. Now you can see from the video, we're going to start from obviously being in the water, lying alongside the boat. And as we've said in these videos before, the side that you jump in is probably going to be preference to your dominant side. What you need to note immediately is that it's quite similar to our video where we taught you how to get in your boat. I'm going to start with the boat on my right-hand side because that's my more comfortable side. And what you'll immediately notice is that my paddle is now straddling the boat. It's now perpendicular across the boat, whereas before it's been flush against the boat. The reason we have it perpendicular across the boat is A, it's easier for you to keep it in place for where your left hand needs to be, but B, it can provide a bit of a stability boom almost if you are in choppy conditions and you might be drifting left to right. So the paddle is perpendicular across the boat and probably quite near to your footboard. You may want to play with that and see if it's better slightly away or slightly closer, but certainly for me, quite near over my foot plate. Your right hand is placed in your cockpit, and obviously you are floating next to and kicking next to the boat. Now what's really important in your first movement is the power to actually get yourself up and onto the boat. Your boat is nice and stable. All you are looking to do is kick a little bit underwater and then possibly do a really good and powerful breaststroke kick, which will help you at the same time as pulling, will help you kick and pull yourself on top of the boat. Now this is the most awesome part. Once you've pulled yourself on top of the boat and the boat is under your hips and your pelvis and maybe your tummy, you're actually really safe in that position. It gives you enough time and enough peace of mind to totally relax. Lie there if you need to. If you felt a bit stressed, if you were in the middle of the race and you're out of breath, hang out there. You're really comfortable, you're on top of the boat, catch your breath, take a moment to sort of observe what you're doing, and then when you're ready, literally all you're looking to do is turn and slip your hips in. Now, once again, once you're sitting in the position where your bum is in the boat, your center of gravity is nice and placed in the boat, your paddle is ready for you to use, and your legs are still hanging over the boat, which means you're really, really stable. So if there's a wave coming, perhaps you've come out in the surf zone. If it's a choppy or a windy downwind and you're a little bit unstable, sit there, catch your breath, get comfortable, think about what you're going to do, check the surf zone. And then when you're ready, as we've said before, all you need to do is take a stroke on the side that your legs are, and by taking a stroke on that side, it'll give you the leverage to flip your legs in. You can either put your legs in one at a time, or you can flick them in together. Once your legs are in the boat, your bum's already in the boat, take your next stroke and off you go. You should be back in your boat and ready to rumble. So the next angle we're going to show you is from water level, which is a really nice level for us to see as paddlers because it's kind of how you are going to see and what you are going to see and how you're going to feel in the water. So again, we're noting where the boat placement is and which side of you the boat is. And you'll probably find that you can do this quite easily on both sides, regardless of which side you prefer or which side you think is your strong side. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend and almost insist that you practice remounting on the left side and on the right side, because in a dangerous position, if we can call it that, or a dangerous situation, you don't want to have to swim under your boat. You might not have time to swim under your boat to get to my preferred side. So you definitely need to practice this on both sides. I'm going to do it with the boat on my right-hand side, as we did before. Again, the paddle is straddled and perpendicular across the boat. My hands are placed slightly apart, one still holding the paddle in the place that I will be using when I take my first stroke. So left hand on your left grip, if that's what you use. Right hand stabilizing me in the boat just towards the back of the cockpit. From there, take a nice deep breath. Think about what you're going to do. You're going to kick a little bit to give you some push. You're going to do one big solid breaststroke kick or a big solid freestyle kick, whichever you're comfortable with. And at the same time, you're going to use your upper body to pull you and lever yourself so that you land on top of the ski. Now, once you've landed on top of the ski, you've got lots of time. Take your time. Take a breath. Establish what you're doing. Check if there's surf. From there, it's very simple. You're literally just going to spin your hips and drop your bum into the boat. Once you're in the boat, you're almost like plain sailing from there. You've got two options from here. You can hang out there for a bit and catch your breath, or otherwise you can immediately take a stroke on the side that your legs are hanging out the boat. As you take that stroke, it'll give you a bit of leverage to flip your legs into the boat, take your next stroke, and off you go. You've successfully remounted. If you have any questions about this remount video, we'd love to hear from you, so please comment below in the comments section. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you can stay in touch with future videos.